So I'm gonna start like off every video, so I'm just gonna like jump right into frame. What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DELORIAN, a brand new video, and today we were talking about, which is something that was requested by someone in the comments saying I should talk about Sonic in the new trailer. Now I know this has been done to death like countless amounts of times. You've probably seen Sonic all over the fucking place. Like, this looks like shit, this looks like horrible, and this looks just bad. This looks like horrible. Like what the how, like, that doesn't even make sense. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the trailer and basically what happens and what's basically the story of Sonic. And I'm just gonna talk about other things like breaking down the trailer or whatever. So I'll top right into it. So basically like what the movie's basically about, or what the like trailer like shows, is basically Sonic runs through like, you know, this like thing. The cop sees him, which the cop is, I forgot what the actor's name was, but he's basically one of the main characters who's gonna be helping Sonic. He finds Sonic and everything. They go on their little buddy adventure, but Sonic ends up knocking out the power to the entire like West Central Pacific country or whatever. So the military calls in this doctor guy, I forgot what his name was or anything. I really do like Sonic, but I just can't fucking remember his name for shit. They call in this guy, which is played by Jim Carrey. I'll get into that later. They call in the guy that's played by Jim Carrey. He has to go and find Sonic, capture him and everything, so they can figure out how he goes and how he like does and everything. And that's basically the premise of the entire movie and everything. They go on their little adventure. The guy goes after Sonic. That's how the world works. So basically, let's talk about everything, like all the aspects. So Sonic, let's talk about him first. So Sonic looks fucking really wonky and weird, mainly because there's something about live action where you have to, if you're gonna do live action, you have to make the character look good. Now I know Sonic right now is going through like some design changes, mainly because of all the backlash from like everyone. Like, they're literally actually redesigning Sonic right now. But let's just talk about him in the aspect that he is in now and just say it looks like shit. Now let's talk about Sonic's guy friend. That doesn't sound right, but the guy he kind of goes throughout the movie with. Now this guy was in a movie called Hop. You remember Hop? Then let's talk about Jim Carrey. Now, it's been a very long time, and I genuinely like Jim Carrey as an actor and everything. I've seen him in plenty of great things. I love the guy's, like, you know, backstory. He's given him, like, he's just a really good actor. Now, it's been a very long time since I've seen Jim Carrey as playing, like, some form of, like, wonky or, like, weird role or whatever. So, seeing him in this, I honestly, like, I don't even care how shitty his character is. Just to see him again is just gonna be, like, a cool thing, I guess. It's kind of weird how that's, like, the only good thing so far. So, pause for a sec. This is kind of me, like, after making the video, but I just kind of realized this actually about, like, the Sonic's kind of friend. I still don't know his actor's name and everything, but in every shot in this trailer, maybe besides, like, one, the guy looks very confused. Like, he just looks confused in like every shot of the trailer, like in every part that he's in. Now there is kind of this scene in the trailer that really bugs me, mainly because it's just this scene in every movie that's just been done to death. Like, a lot of movies do this, like, in like specifically like these live action things or just like anything in general, is a scene like last scene where they're at this elevator and like Sonic's in this guy, like the guy's bag and everything. He's telling him to keep quiet so he can sneak him into the building and all this shit, and like everyone looks at him weird because Sonic speaks and he's like, oh, it's baby something baby. And now that scene bothered me only because, like I said, it's been done so many times. Is that like trope of having something in the bag, you know, it speaks, everyone's like, oh, what's that and everything, and then they all walk away all weirdly and everything. It just happens way too much. What else? But actually I did like the last shot of the trailer with like Jim Carrey and kind of like the full doctor like uniform. There's a lot of people that complained about like, oh, he's not fat, he's not like his character, he's not fat and everything. Everything else looks perfect, but he's just not fat. Who gives a shit? Like, does it really matter? Like, I think everything is fine or anything. I don't give a shit whether he's fat or not. I think the character looks decently accurate. Now let's talk about like the story and everything. Now the story kind of, you know, it's kind of what you'd expect from a story of this type of genre, is that, you know, something happens, someone has to help him get through all of this and everything, get away from someone that's trying to get him and everything. It's kind of just standard. I should have expected it. There's this weird part in the trailer that I did see where Sonic's like, I got like somewhat steps. I'm really not trying to nitpick and everything, but it's just so many things that just kind of twisted me the wrong way, or kind of bothered me. Sonic goes, oh, I got this many steps, and I really feel like, and it's like, looks like I'm about to have like a tick or like a fucking mental breakdown or like a conniption, but that's because I am. He goes, oh, I got like this many steps and everything. It looks at his wrist, which didn't even look like he had fucking anything on there and everything, so that's gonna be bad if they forgot to put something on his wrist or whatever. But he goes that and everything, and I'm like, oh, that better not be a fucking Apple or some product placement shit, because that would be just obnoxious. Like, it just looked so it was such a bad time and moment. Like, they basically glorified it, which I guess at the end of the day, I guess I don't care. It would have been better if it was done. I don't even fucking know anymore. Jesus Christ. I'm talking about a fucking movie based on a character that doesn't even fucking exist in real life. But yeah, that was kind of my, you know, breakdown or kind of thoughts on the new Sonic trailer and everything, or the first Sonic trailer and everything. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and everything. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before October, but make sure to leave your thoughts down below on what you guys thought of the trailer. I might leave it down below in the description. I'm not 100% sure, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and everything, like I said before, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, my egos, and peace out.